Hello and welcome to Iron Dinos. Today we're looking at Insanely Twisted Shadow Planet, which is one of December's games with gold. So when I read up about this, I read up that it was a MetroidVania that slowly descends into a bullet hell. And there are two things I like. I like Metroidvanias very much. I'm quite partial to a bullet hell. So yes. This absolutely screamed to me. I have skipped over the tutorial because that was a lot of me doing very, very little. Yeah. And what we're seeing now is just the very start of the game proper. There's like a little tutorial world, and then you go back to the game proper. So I've already got a couple of the power-ups. So as you can see there, I've got a little lifting arm.
Yeah.
So the scanner I've just used is the only power-up you start with.
Right, okay.
You then get the ability to shoot. You again get the claw. And this is me not figuring out that what that picture shows and how it relates to the claw and what I need to do to go forward. Look, it's almost like I figured out. No, I didn't figure it out. So there's your shooting capability.
Love it.
I really like the way this handles. So when you scan something, it pops up to tell you what you need to do to progress past it. That's really nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't think I showed it very well at the start, but the map does give you although it doesn't show anywhere you've not already been, it gives you a pointer as to where you're going.
Oh,
you then just got to figure out how to get there. So it is a touch slow for my liking.
Okay.
As you can see, it's a lot of at this stage, it's a lot of empty space, not much going on. It's quite slow moving, as are the enemies. That one didn't even attack.
Right, okay.
But as you'll see by the end of the video, it does ramp up quite nicely. Right, here we go. So that is the same blockage I had at the other end. So I'm still trying to grab it. Well, I thought those dangly bits looked grabbable.
Yeah, I would have thought so as well. Is there much of a story behind it?
Kind of.
Okay.
The story in the cutscene, I don't think there are any words to it. Basically, we've invaded and conquered Earth, and now this particular guy is going over to do whatever, control the homeworld? I don't know.
Right, okay, yeah.
That's about it. That's about all you need.
Nice and simple. I like that. It's cool.
But I love that art style. It's like was it? I figured it out now, by the way.
Yeah.
Finally. Romp. There we go.
Pick stuff up.
It's like, I love the fact that the foreground is very much in shadow. I think that's very pretty. It's like Inside or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that too. It's simple yet detailed, and yeah, it's a really effective way to do a game. I like it. Oh, so what's it? Is that your aim? Is that you're aiming with your gun there?
Yeah, so you aim with the left stick.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
As you can see by the gun there, where it's moving around.
Yeah.
That you completely control with the, pretty sure it's the left stick, and then right is move around. It might be the other way around. It might be the right stick.
I like it's got like a little target like that you can sort of aim at. That's good.
Yeah. Now, I've tried to avoid this in Metroidvania, but what you just saw there is how I typically play these kind of games.
Right.
I saw a nice big open path I could go through. So I'm like, oh, fuck that, I'm going the other way then.
Yeah, I'm going to go the more difficult way. Yep, sure. Exactly the same as me.
Already it's, as you can see, it's starting to pick up. So that just tells you, there you go,
Ooh.
got a better gun.
Oh, nice.
But I love being able to scan things in games and they tell you what they are. I like that as a kind of narrative device, like help world building. And in this, the fact that there aren't any words, it just literally comes up with a picture, and you have to kind of decipher it from that. And the pictures are quite clear. I think that first one was very clear that I needed to grab that rock and stick it in the mouth. I just wasn't doing that. This looks... I couldn't get much further through here.
Oh, right,
that all looked very decisively boss-like. I'll go back through in a second.
Yeah.
And if that thing at the bottom looks like a boss to me, if that's what we're fighting, then this is going to get a lot more intense by the time we finish.
Yeah,
so that's telling me there that I need a weapon I haven't got. Did you see that?
Yes.
Like there's a little, whenever it comes up with that device, there's a little wheel.
Right, okay.
And I've not really shown it off because I was using the... you can map skills or powers, whatever you want to call them, to certain buttons. Well, because I only had 3, I was using A, X, and B.
Right.
So I didn't actually go into that wheel very often. But by the time you're finished, that little wheel that comes up, that will be full.
Right,
and you'll be able to flip between every single little power-up and progress that way.
It does feel very Metroidy. Yeah, but just by what I'm seeing here, it feels very Metroid. Does it play like Metroid?
Yeah, it's certainly in the genre of what the genre call Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Sorry to there are people who are turning against that phrase now, but it so easily just describes what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what you're on when I say that. But yeah, it's very much in that genre, but it's something that felt... I wasn't sure I was going to be able to lift that because it's quite heavy, but we're all right. Yeah, I wasn't quite sure when I started how it would play, as normally these things are a lot more combat focused and they're 2D, side-scrolling platformers for the most part. So having a ship and being largely able to maneuver that as and where you want, I wasn't quite sure how it's worked, but I found this very, to the point that I got to, I found this very sedate and very relaxing, and I'm looking forward to it getting harder and harder and more interesting, because I don't think it was uninteresting this stage, but it's very much a case of early days. So you're going to play this one?
I will do. I'll probably try it on my other Xbox downstairs, purely because on this one, as I said before in other videos, it doesn't work. but yes, no, it looks quite a fun game, quite a relaxing sort of playthrough. So yeah, what about you? You complete it?
Oh yeah, I'm going to go back to this one and definitely finish it off. I enjoyed my time with it, so yeah,
fantastic.
It's free on Xbox with Xbox Gold or Game Pass. Go get it. Holy shit!